There's a lot of tanks. They're all getting clustered. Challenges blasted away. That was a beautiful engagement. Hello guys, and welcome to a new Regiments video today by me, Vulcan. In this one I'm going to be continuing with phase 25 and stage 15 of my Steel Surge Warpath. We're making great progress through this insanely epic campaign. Previously we were utterly destroying the Polish forces as they tried to attack our convoy, and today we're going to be doing a meeting engagement with the Czechoslovakians because we played against the Polish previously. I do have 256 operational authority, so we will top off our challengers, which definitely took a decent hit. We can most likely restore everything we have once again because we're in a very, very good position at the moment. We've got loads of supply, signal intelligence is almost maxed. We don't really need to add more deployment points. The only way that we can really get more out of our operational authority is by doing like a defensive mission where we can use the engineer support. But we got given back a bunch of our engineer support previously because we didn't lose those units in the escort mission. So yeah, things are going very well. We'll just top off the signal intelligence, we'll top off the supply, and yeah, I guess that will do. We'll just keep the extra operational authority for if things go bad. Okay, let's proceed with the meeting engagement and our events. In a meeting engagement, I'm tempted to go airspace denied, or we could go air superiority and try and like blitz through the mission really fast. Air superiority against the Czechoslovakians could probably be a good idea. We'll do that first, and if we have to do like a second playthrough of this mission because we need to like finish it off by taking the rest of the objectives, then we'll do airspace denied afterwards, and we can kind of roleplay that they shut down the air after the initial airstrikes absolutely obliterated them. So there we go, Steel Surge phase 25, stage 15 at 10 AM. Okay, so we got ourselves like a standard meeting engagement. The plan is to hold Papa and Kilo, and we've got to defend Golf. So Golf actually on the defense is not going to be too difficult to defend. We can just push up to Lima. I think that's probably a good idea. Like forward defend this at Lima. Then at Papa November, it's not too bad either. Where are we spawning? Let me just check this. So we have to come in from all the way back here, which makes going from Golf to Lima less of an easy idea, but we're still going to do it. In the trees, we're definitely going to be using the warriors, so we'll just definitely set those up to come in like so. Honestly, I might just unpause it and we'll just have things come in and go where I want them to. So let's just set that up. We can obviously use our intel to start hitting them with artillery. So let's do that. We'll probably hit these. I guess I can just queue these up, to be honest, because that's going to just be defenses, so we just have them fire away. Then I'm going to have Chieftain Mark 10 come in. Oh, I can actually deploy over here. Okay, cool. We also have reinforcements, French reinforcements today. Very cool. So we got the MX-30s, we got the MX-10. Very cool. Like those. We wanted challengers. Where are my challengers at? So we got one challenger already over here that's pushing with these. That's absolutely fine. I might bring up the links here as well with the Alouette. And then we can have the Scimitar come in on the left side. We'll have some territorial rifles stay here with the normal rifles. And then I'll probably do mortars more central. We'll need the rapier, we'll bring that over to the left side. Supply here, supply there. Job done. Okay, cool. Or at least we're going to get some decent use out of our M109, so I can just keep targeting all these locations to whittle down their defensive forces. Okay, as soon as we get close here, we want to unload these. And we're going to have this one move through the trees towards November. I'm going to have this warrior with rifles do the same actually as well. I'm going to have to try and pay attention to where the reinforcements are coming in. Looks like a lot of them are on the left side there going for golf. Right, this one can also unload. We can push through to November from there. Right, these can now unload and push through to Papa. And I think what I'm going to have to do is roll over the Challenger to the left-hand side.
Listening. Affirmative. Over.
They're much closer than I thought they would be. That's unfortunate. Well, the Warriors are doing a good job there. The AIFBs are slowly pushing their way through. The artillery is actually coming in kind of on target. I might have to cancel that.
Listening. Roger, will do.
Alright, Harrier cluster. Sure, let's do it. We got OT-64s against the AIFBs with the Fusiliers. The close range should be okay. These are going to have to back it up. I might actually retreat those.
No targets in the area. Over. Reporting KIA.
Ooh, oops. They went way too far. Alright, we're gonna napalm those. Those can retreat immediately. These can retreat. The scimitars need to retreat. I should have had them on return fire. We are at least taking Papa, which is good. My Challengers coming across here. We're also going to get some, hopefully pretty decent napalm here. Melt the fire support, melt the T-55s. Very good. Yeah, nice damage. Very nice damage.
What's next?
Zone captured.
Roger, will do. Be advised, targets spotted.
Yeah, so I did lose those infantry for free, which was a bit of a mistake on my part. But we'll have the Warriors come back in now, make another play for November.
Loud and clear. Affirmative. Over.
All of these might as well pack up and make a play towards golf, I think. Though leaving one maybe defensively here is probably a good idea.
Zone lost.
I've got my supply on the way, so we can use that. We do have the mortars that will soon be in position.
Listening. Roger.
Alright, we're going to have to back it up again, I think. Still more stuff coming in.
On the way.
Those are some recon tanks.
Taking heavy direct fire. Loud and clear. Wilco out. Need KFAT now.
Okay, nice. Good hits on the T-72s. Just keep the chieftains here. Up engage.
What's next?
We did lose a Challenger. I will just have to have the supply continue to fall back.
Loud and clear.
Okay, we need to be careful of the friendly fire there.
Send your message. Preparing coordinates for the strike. Strike zone empty. Copy.
Yeah, and we're just going to continue to fall back here.
Retreat.
They are putting up a much greater fight than I thought they would. Like, this has been pretty brutal, actually.
Wilco.
Ooh, now they got on top of my rapier there. I was hoping they'd remain hidden, but I think since they fired at the end 24. Not good. Yeah, definitely making some mistakes, but we should be able to recover. Looks like we've broken down these units on that left-hand side.
Contact. Weapons hot. Orders.
We'll get my helicopters here to engage the T-72s if they're still in position. Perfect. Okay, so we're holding the line there, which is fine. I could probably just move the mortars in there. Let these unload as they come up to the edge. Hopefully we'll be able to take out anything that's chilling just there. Good. Still a lot of stuff coming through this left-hand side, eh?
Solid copy.
Oh, that's going to be air interception.
Listening.
Okay,
Let's
time to
get
go.
out of here. Got it. Pushing out.
We need a double airstrike on this side. For sure.
Zone captured.
Loud and clear. Receiving
Oh
fire.
wow, we're getting like side shot by the Mi-24D here.
Out. Move.
Really rough.
No target in the area.
Oh, is the Mi-24 catching the cluster? Crazy. Okay, we're gonna have to definitely just regroup. All of the action seems to be around this left-hand side.
Listening. Roger. Vehicle lost. How copy?
More supply vehicle are getting toasted. How am I going to take Kilo as well? We can probably send my AIFVs over there. Bring the warrior over to the left side. Lynx can go over to the left with the elevator. With the help of the double mortar, should be in a pretty good spot against these tanks because we're pinning them really fast. Unless there's too many of them. We're getting overrun.
Solid copy on all. Listening.
think that AA just doesn't have the range, so we
Roger.
can certainly take advantage of that. So we're going to move this over to Kilo,
Zone lost.
and then we'll attack move towards them. I'll start trying to whittle them down a little bit.
Roger out. Preparing coordinates for this strike. Listening.
This could be a nasty cluster if it hits the mark well.
Solid copy on all.
And we lost line of sight just then. Let's see if we can get the Inuit to at least discover them. Oh, perfect. The first one was perfect, second one maybe not so much.
Clear. Wordt aangevallen. Graag advies.
Get the rapier back.
Go out.
Okay, we'll bring up Challenger Scimitar to the right hand side to support the Fusiliers. Fusiliers will just have to kind of attack like this.
Running out of
Up the tree, not the tree line, up the buildings. So they're going to just keep going through the buildings there to maintain cover.
What's next? Got it. Pushing out.
Let's just move them forward slightly so they're not being wrecked by that artillery. Or rocket artillery by the looks of things. Sure, the supply fixes that up. This supply can leave because we'll want a supply over on this right hand side. Do area recon just to see what we're actually dealing with. Should maybe see that one soon, although they're on the other side of the orchard, so
Listening.
a lot of these units are
Station.
already damaged.
Roger. Will do.
Zone captured.
Okay, not the most ideal location for the warriors there.
Taking heavy direct fire. Roger. Terugtrekken. Nu.
That's a lot of units. Well, I knew that this would scale up quite a bit as we got late into this warpath, but that is a lot. That's me saying, like, next time around I won't be using air support. It's crazy. I don't think
5 minutes.
I can
remaining.
actually total dominate this. Certainly wipe out a lot of their defenses. We can capture Kilo. The most important thing is that we capture all of the ones that have victory points. Operational authority isn't that important to me at the moment because I'm kind of well ahead on that regard.
Zone lost.
Ordnance on the way.
See if we can get some Mirages and Harriers deep here just to kind of destroy some of these forces before they get close.
Will go. Loud and clear.
Certainly getting use
Empty. Copy.
out of the artillery this time around, which is good.
Need case back now. Wilco out.
Okay.
Zone
Well,
captured.
they're going to have to get out of there, unfortunately. Yeah, Kilo's capped and under our control. We can move the AIFVs like further back here.
We're getting a lot of fire here.
Like a group of T-55s just charging us down.
Ammo black. Please advise. Roger. Tactical support on the way. What's next?
We killed the AA.
Bit of a stacking order.
Hopefully the aircraft can hit the mark. A lot of tanks. They're all getting clustered. Challenges blasted away. That was a beautiful engagement.
Affirmative.
All right. The AIFs
What's next?
got ruined. You stop doing that. Stop losing these infantry. Because when I lose the infantry, they do lose their veterancy as well.
Roger, will do. Loud and clear. Vehicle tapped. No survivors.
I'm really hoping the mortars here clutch this engagement. Like the OT-65s aren't doing any damage. Actually, they do have recoilless on them.
Listening. Solid copy.
But we capture November, and then we chill. We let them go home.
Unit set. Send your message.
Well, this area has just turned into so many craters. Look at that. French weren't doing too well for us.
What's next? Wilco out.
If I can get them to shoot at the Challenger, maybe we can bring in an airstrike on the right hand side to just try and take Mike at the end of this one.
1 minute remaining.
The scimitar should spot them if they start engaging us.
Under attack. Please advise.
Also area recon. Good to keep eyes on them.
Reporting KIA. Ordnance on the way.
Zone captured.
Already done a lot of damage.
Loud and clear.
Challenger took a big hit there.
Wilco. Contact front 1000. No target in the
Very good.
area. Orders.
Alright. Perfect.
Wilco out.
Unfortunately, we didn't capture it in time, so they might have those defenses back in position, but yeah, I'd say that was a solid phase in terms of kills and losses. I think our allies lost a lot of stuff. Like, I don't think that counts towards our kills and losses overall, though. So we had 101 dead, 470, we had 289 wounded dead, 1,256. I lost 235 vehicles, we lost 27. Okay, well, solid engagement, that's for sure. Let's go to the next phase. Okay, so this time around, we'll probably make sure to use the air space denied. I don't think the air was too useful previously. It seemed like they had enough AA spread out that they kept getting made less effective. We will put some more into supply, that's important, and then I'll restore the AIFEs. We don't necessarily need to restore the chieftains, but I think we're going to have plenty of points to just restore basically everything. Rapier's not too important. But anyway, cool. Lovely. Alright, just pop a bit more supply in there, and we had enough for operational authority. We'll leave ourselves with 70 spare. That seems good. Perfect. Okay, let's go to events. We'll take airspace denied, and we'll see how it goes. Usually, second time around, the phase becomes a lot more intense, so fingers crossed we don't get absolutely destroyed. This is phase 26, stage 15 at 3 PM. So nice daytime. Also, it's good that we got these guys already in position. Those ones are already in position on the left-hand side. So, yeah, we're actually pretty okay here. My challenges retreated, didn't they? So I will just have them come in. I need challenges on the left-hand side. We'll bring in the Lynx Toe on the left-hand side.
Listening.
Not really sure what I want to do here. Like, do I place the rifles further back?
Solid copy.
I do. If they start firing at my scimitar's going to die, so I need to be kind of careful.
Heads up. Enemy contact. What's next?
We're already being hit. Ooh, okay. That's a large amount of units coming in on the left-hand side. We'll get my AIFBs to sort of move over here preemptively. These Lynxes have a lot of work to do. Thankfully they are panicking. Chieftains are also going to panic soon if I'm not too careful.
Engaging enemy. Send backup. What's next? Wilco out. Need case back now.
Those like 80 gems that are hitting us in the front and then getting like double damage rolls is really rough. That's basically what's happening.
Can't hold a moment longer. Loud and clear. Got it. Pushing out.
Okay, I could try and push into Mike again.
Orders.
Just that unit,
Out.
that unit. Try and break them down so that we can make a push. Ah. Fortunately lost one there.
What's next?
Hopefully I can kill them before they destroy any of the warriors. It's kind of wishful thinking, but there's a chance. The artillery is not going to help though.
Got it. Pushing out. What's next?
If none of the warriors get taken out, then we can repair them all and recover all the infantry in really good time. So, kind of the idea. Well, there's a lot of units coming over to the right now.
Watch and shoot.
Okay, I feel like we should maybe make a bit of an aggressive play for this side.
Loud and clear.
Zone lost.
Getting a lot of fire here.
The Warriors. Oof.
Get out of here.
We're gonna have to leave. Hopefully the French can deal with them. Crikey. We'll send a couple chieftains to the mid, because that is a big old push coming in there. We do have the mortar rounds coming down onto them, which is really, really helpful for the French, but... yeah. Kind of wild.
Solid copy on all. Ready.
Oh, the Challenger.
It's too much. Move out. Move.
All back there. We'll need supply on that side. Did I lose a Challenger? I didn't. Okay, good. Right, so the AIFE Fusiliers are going to push out here.
Ready.
Maybe we can take Lima. Right, next thing after that would be, like, can we take Juliet maybe?
Solid copy on all.
Oh, there's a lot of units. These Challengers are super close range.
What's next?
Okay, we've got some more French forces arriving at least, so that will be very helpful.
We hebben meerdere gewonden. We hebben versterking nodig. Nu. Roger.
My Fusiliers really had a bad time there. Okay.
Listening.
Zone lost.
Identified.
The AIFE should hold strong.
Solid copy.
I'm gonna get my Alouette to come over here as well.
Ready.
Okay, good. Right. Lima is ours. So I might have the Challenger actually come across
Over.
and push towards Juliet.
Genoeg geweest. Weg hier. Weg. Loud and clear. Aangekomen en klaar. Roger.
Alright, that Fusilier can leave. We'll replace it with another.
Orders. Roger. Will do.
Zone captured.
Fire here.
We'll let them leave.
Need case vac. Now. Loud and clear. Solid copy.
Zone captured.
We'll move the supply across to fix them up. Territorial rifles here. They're flanked a little bit, unfortunately. But they still have M72s, so they should be able to do some
Zone
damage.
lost.
Orders. Roger, out.
Alright, nice.
Zone
Get those
captured.
rifles replaced. We want to fix up the Challenger once it stops engaging. Move the warriors over to Juliet.
It's a slaughter. Get us out of here. Reporting KIA.
Oh, did that just kill a chieftain? We'll just let them leave. We'll keep the warriors deep in the forest. They are more effective.
Ready. Roger.
That's just a mortar unit, so kind of chilling. Gonna just pull back with the scimitar here. Well, do I need to? Maybe I don't need to. Definitely should pull back with the Challenger.
Ready. Solid copy. Low on ammo.
Zone captured.
Yeah, that's rough. Okay, let's get both the chieftains back into the mid. These are extremely low on ammo.
Roger. Wrong. Not comply. Orders.
Some pretty good damage coming through. Like the artillery here, it's going to help out a lot.
Roger, out.
Yeah, that worked out really, really well. And we just got to kill the defenses at Oscar. We quickly take November, and then we push Mike really hard.
Next. Solid copy.
Just keep backing it up as they come forwards.
Deploy and set.
As long as they don't get side shots, we should be alright.
Heads up. Enemy contact. Roger, out.
Good kills. Really good kills. Ooh, Challenger's been flanked.
Copy. Pulling back.
Zone lost.
That's a lot of infantry.
Roger.
The Challenger worked out pretty well there. Challenger on the left, however, had a real bad time. Alright, we'll bring up another scimitar here. Another Challenger. Get the supply in.
Orders. Solid copy on all.
Just gonna do area recon so that we get good eyes on them, and that way be a bit more effective with our shots. So at the moment, doing too well. Chieftain Mark 10s are really struggling.
Reporting KIA. Roger, will do. Loud and clear.
Nice side shots, beautiful.
Listening. Roger.
Zone captured.
We'll push for Oscar. We'll try and take Mike soon after. Gonna be difficult, but I think we can maybe get them with a total destruction.
Enemy
Total
identified.
domination by capturing everything. Possibly. Let's put the scimitar on hold fire, we'll move them up.
We're in sector. What's next? Roger. will
Most
do.
of my tanks are concentrated on this right hand side
5
now,
minutes
so
remaining.
good chance to break down a lot of this stuff coming in.
Loud and clear. Roger, out.
I'll leave the territorials here.
Unit lost. I say again, unit lost. We're getting a lot of fire here. Ready. Solid copy on all.
We definitely RT these because they are somewhat dug in
Zone captured.
and they're firing HMs at me.
Orders. Roger, out.
Okay. Too bad. Lynx is going to have to run away. Did manage to force that off at least.
Affirmative. Over.
I have the supply here, so I might as well be repairing these tanks. And straight for Mike. Let's just area recon Oscar, although I don't think there is anything there, otherwise they'd be capping it. They're not capping it anymore.
What's next? We'll go.
Oh, they're direct firing my mortar.
Loud and clear. Roger, out.
Okay, we're going to aggressively drive to Oscar so they don't capture back Juliet. Then we can finish things off.
Orders. Wilco out.
What an awesome battle this has been. Just the scale of it has actually been incredible. Just like playing across the entire front
Zone
here.
captured.
We have them on the run, for sure. We've run out of momentum. French continue the pressure, which is nice.
Be advised, target spotted.
I was worried at the start of this phase that we would miss those aircraft, but seems like it hasn't been too bad.
Orders. Ready for action.
Total domination before the end of the phase would be pretty clutch. Just wrecks everywhere. The entire battlefield was fought over. You can see by the craters. One thing that's cool about regiments is like the craters and artillery strike areas are all persistent between battles.
What's next? Got it. Pushing out.
As soon as we take Oscar, that will be total domination. Phew. Yeah, I mean, the first phase I think was a lot more intense than the second,
Zone captured. Total domination achieved.
but still solid, especially without air support in the second. 90 dead this time around, 516 for them, so the KD even more far apart. We killed more stuff than we did in the previous phase, actually. I guess the ability for me to like concentrate on one side was nice, because they were putting all of their weight onto one side. And I think that works a lot better for us because we have like overall better tanks against the Czechoslovakians. If that was like the Soviets putting them all in on one side, then the T-80UDs would have been really, really tough. But that is phase 26 concluded, and stage 15 concluded. So we're moving on to stage 16 now. So not really long to go. 561 operational authority. It's a lot. It's a lot. The stages left, only 3 now. Well, that is it from me. That has been a really, really fun session of Regiments, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. But yeah, next time around we'll be moving on with stage 16 of the Steel Surge Warpath. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.